Real estate is a business of people. We are constantly working with people. We are constantly surrounded with people. But there's this really funny paradox in real estate, a paradox that I refer to as the loneliness paradox. And what I mean by that is that we are constantly surrounded by people, but most of the time the people that we deal with don't necessarily want to deal with us. Sales is all about that. It's about trying to deal with people who most of the time don't really want to deal with us. So we talk to buyers all the time, but the buyers, even though they might be friendly to us, are a little bit cautious or afraid of us. We might be prospecting or trying to deal with people who don't really want to work with us or talk to us. We have a listing with work with the vendors, and many times the vendors are good friends of ours, but many times they're also just dealing with us because they need to, and they're not good friends of ours. We are surrounded by people in our office, but we're in competition with them. So there's this paradox in real estate that where we are constantly surrounded by people, but really we are very lonely in the industry. And it's not just that, it's the hours that we spend being on our own, driving to appointments, negotiating with people. We are alone a lot of the time in real estate. Because of this loneliness, I believe that it's really, really important that when we are working in real estate, that we have a support person. And that support person can be a family member, a husband, a wife, a partner, a mother, a father, somebody that we can talk to that understands, that supports us, that helps us. But even more than that, I think that it's really important that we have a person in the real estate industry that we can talk to. Because yes, our family will support us and will want us to become successful, but many times they don't understand what we're going through. They don't understand what it's like to negotiate late into the evening. They don't understand what it's like to have that loneliness. And if we have a support person in the industry, it can be a manager, it can be a colleague that we trust, maybe an external support person, a mentor that we're working with, but somebody that we can call every once in a while and just simply say, hey, look, I've had a rubbish day. Can we talk? And having that person that you can talk to is really helpful for us to re-establish our energy, to rebuild our happiness, and be able to work through the loneliness of real estate. Find a support person in the industry, a person that you can work with, that you can talk to when you need to, that you can discuss things and elevate that loneliness. Because if you have that person, it means that you're internally stronger and can go through the hardship and succeed in the industry and become very good at what you do.